We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Jacksonville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato. Red.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot. Easy. Read a 44. Silver.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion. There we go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Take right over.
First down and goal to go.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal.
Hey, go. Son, it's a hunt. Think right. It's a hunt.
Now Etienne. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's been a nice opening drive. It's led to this from the 5, 3rd down and goal.
Hey, son.
The RPO, that one is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Brown now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Threw up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 13, Luke. Luke. Hey, Andrew.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, It's a big completion.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9.
Hey.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Hey, go.
They go play action for Lawrence. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Hey, run! Focus, hot!
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Has some room inside the 30. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the jump! Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, the Jets have the advantage. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it, and he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's gone. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Well, that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. He's going to have the Jets first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it, and don't let it go to waste.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. To throw. Looking to set up the screen, but that one was snuffed out. Knocked it away. Good play. It's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps them out of the end zone.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Point after try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Jets are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, easy. Round. No. Soka. Smash. Here we go.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see.
Right, let's go.
Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Lion. Son.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's swung out to Etienne. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. yards short of that first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's complete on the tight end screen. Now he's loose again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Point after, coming up here. It's up and through. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Turn, this is hot.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to be third. They need one.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
They'll try and run here with Bigsby. Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Lisa 20.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Now they open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Hey, Soko.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Logan Good to kick off for the Jaguars.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Ready up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
79.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Phil.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready. Let's go now. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And they smack him down. Then, big hit right at the line. No gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend the drive.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will score again. Touchdown, Jets. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On red. Phil.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Well,
they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is third and long.
Red, 20. Take right open. Red.
Lawrence. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Hey, Soko, high.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence out to Hunter. And he will score. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for two.
Red on red.
Jaguars will line up for the
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Hey, let's go.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Decent 24.
Here's Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go.
Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here's Bigsby. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 15-yard.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. For the pylon, he's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
42. Jaguars 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a run going left. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Going up top. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
let's go.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
On the stop. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down, they go with Bigsby.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, sack.
He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
16-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. I think if the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's incomplete. Scary call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Hey, go! Here we go.
On 1st down, Lawrence. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
6-yard line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Here we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of it.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong 1st down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
We'll swing this one out wide to to his running back. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Second and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Let's go now. 60 each. Go.
They'll run. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try to run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko. 11.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. First down run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 10. Play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Hey, Soko's high. Silver.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hey. Here we go.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he'll get to the 48. That's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a 1st down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
At the 48-yard line.
Decent 24. Hey, Tomato.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
All right, let's go. Hey, Dinter. Done.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Hey, Rob, go. Hey, Soko's a hut.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.